Spurgeon here with RevZilla to talk to you about the Dowco Iron Rider Quest Tour Trunk Bag, available at RevZilla.com. Say that 10 times fast, the Quest Tour Trunk Bag from Dowco, part of their Iron Rider series. Now, what you need to know about the Quest Tour Trunk Bag is this is probably the most specific bag in the Iron Rider series. Now, the Iron Rider series is a variety of different bags that can be worked in conjunction with one another to build you out a nice touring setup. With the bag that you're going to see here, this is for a very specific bike. This is for those of you out there with a trunk on your motorcycle with a luggage rack already installed and you need additional storage to sit on top of the trunk. That's where this bag comes into play, and it's going to be set up to install very easily. Now, when we're talking about install for this is going to be a 1 out of 3 on our BSD, our Beard Scale Difficulty 4 installation. And you're going to see you're going to have mounting straps on both the front as well as the back, which is going to make install for this a breeze. We will talk more about installation at the end of the video, but for right now, let's jump in and talk about what sets Dowco apart from other luggage that you're going to see out on the market. So, the Iron Rider series from Dowco is going to be a multi-piece set of luggage that can be used as standalone offerings or that can be used in conjunction with one another to build a really nice touring setup for your motorcycle. Now, Dowco has aimed this series at the cruiser V-twin market, but a lot of bags in the series can really be standalone pieces for a variety of different motorcycles. The Quest Tour Trunk Bag is not one of those pieces. This is going to be for you riders out there that have a trunk on your motorcycle. There is going to be a rubberized base with this, but honestly, you're going to want to make sure that you have that luggage rack installed as well, so you don't have to worry about scraping up or scratching any of that really nice paint that you have on the top of your luggage trunk case. Now, with this particular bag, what you're going to see is the same construction we've seen throughout the entire Iron Rider lineup. It's going to be that 1680D polyester, and it's going to be a nice rugged polyester design with this. It's going to be able to hold up over time, and it's going to be a semi-rigid bag, so I can really put a lot of weight on this, and it's going to hold its shape nicely. It's also going to be expandable. So as it sits right now, it's going to be 43 liters in capacity. You're going to notice that there's an expansion zip along the top, and that'll pop it up to 55 liters in capacity. So let's start by taking a look at the pockets on the outside. You notice on either side, you're going to have storage with reflective piping working its way around. And in the front, you're going to have another pocket up front as well, just to give you little extra storage pockets for that. And then we flip this around to the back. If we open up this back pocket, what's really cool about this is locked into the back pocket, they actually give you a handle. The handle can strap around to the front. You can lock this down into place. And then once you have this installed, you're going to be able to easily pick the bag up and carry it around wherever you want to go. What I like is the fact that this is going to store nicely away in that back pocket, and once it's off the actual front of the bag, you're never going to know it's there. So you can install it, you can use the handle to carry it around. Really nice, innovative thought to how you're going to carry this bag back and forth once it's loaded up and you're getting it off the bike. Now, the other pocket you're going to notice is up top, and this is going to be a smaller felt-lined electronics pocket. So if you need a place to store electronics on top of everything else, you never want to put your valuable electronics in the bottom of the bag, this is going to be a nice felt-lined pocket that sits on top of all the other gear. And again, with that semi-rigid top to it, everything's going to stay nice and safe in there. Now, as we open this up, you're going to have one large compartment for the main part of the bag, and you see reflective piping working its way all around that lid. Opening this section up, you will notice that if we take a look on the inside here, there's going to be webbing in the top, and you have extra storage around that electronics compartment. If you're not using the electronics compartment, you can simply push that section up so it's flat, and then you can have your extra storage in here. And that expansion gusset that we were talking about is going to work to expand that top section of the bag. So as we unzip that, you're going to see this pops open, and you get those extra few liters of storage in capacity. So you do have a nice expansion gusset that works with this if you want additional room over the 43 liters of luggage or the 43 liters of capacity that this is going to give you on top of your trunk. Now, when you look at the inside of the bag, actually, let me just zip this webbing up for you out of the way. Taking a look at the inside, you're going to have one large compartment, and you're going to have web-lined pockets on either side. And again, it's really going to be the rigid design with this that helps to hold its shape, and it makes it feel like a very solid piece. You almost feel like you're putting a trunk on top of a trunk. It's not going to be flopping around on you like some of the softer bags that we've seen from other brands. Now, when we're talking about the install with this, like I mentioned in the beginning, It's going to be a 1 out of 300 BSD, or beard scale difficulty 4 installation. And you're going to notice in the back and the front, you're going to have these straps. There's going to be 2 in the back, 2 in the front, so 4 total. And if you have that luggage rack already installed on top of your trunk, you simply unsnap these, wrap it around the hard point on your luggage rack, snap it back into place, and then just pull tight. It's going to be that simple. You can also use this in conjunction with other pieces. You're going to have D-ring straps here, so if you want to figure out a different way to mount this down, you are going to have that available for you, and you are going to get a waterproof cover with this. And what's really nice is they actually give you an expansion zipper on the waterproof cover, so you can raise and lower the waterproof cover. Dowco's really done a great job of thinking of everything, and the fact that the waterproof cover itself is done in a ripstop nylon is a nice little additional pop from that. So for those of you out there looking for additional storage on top of that trunk, on top of all the luggage you already have on your cruiser, definitely make sure to consider the Quest Tour Trunk Bag for that extra amount of storage. Now, there's a lot of riders out there that are already using Iron Rider gear on their motorcycles, and if you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there using bags like the Quest Tour Trunk on their rides. If you have more questions for us, reach out to one of our gear geeks at 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Dowco Iron Rider Quest Tour Trunk Bag. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.